What do you get when you add the word digital next to well-being? You get digital well-being, and you add hospitality, well, you get digital well-being for hospitality, right? So this is exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. It's a joint research project with the Griffith Institute for Tourism. Mental health concerns exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic require urgent research studies on the role of technology in users' well-being, right? So, especially in hospitality settings. So the aim here was to conceptualize what we mean by digital well-being for hospitality. Digitization, of course, as we know, is essential for the sustainability of businesses in the hospitality sector. Many of you would know that hotels are increasingly reliant on various technologies to connect with guests, with robots and mobile apps really becoming popular areas of research as well as application. So it's absolutely crucial to conceptualize digital well-being in hospitality. And what we've done is we've developed a conceptual model of the enablers or facilitators of digital well-being for hospitality settings. So the new knowledge can then be leveraged by businesses to develop focused, new well-being inducing experiences for customers, really expanding beyond traditional services at a hotel. The following slides explain our methodological approach. We adopted a psychological interpretation of well-being. So it was first important to define what we mean by psychological well-being. We looked at different models, but we adopted the PERMA model to help us define well-being. PERMA stands for positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. We then utilized Stankov and Gretzel's work from tourism to delineate what we call digital enablers or facilitators of well-being. There are three key digital enablers: digital devices like laptops and tablets, digital interfaces like Alexa, and digital applications like spa booking apps. So after well-being was defined through the PERMA lens and the digital enablers were delineated, we then matched those three enablers to the 5 PERMA dimensions. And to do this, we undertook an integrative, not a systematic, an integrative literature review. So stage 1 of this integrative review involved a detailed search with the following keywords: digital devices and well-being, digital interfaces and well-being, etc. This broad search then generated thousands of works on this topic, which have been published since the term first emerged. In stage 2, an expert review panel was convened to filter out these works to ensure that only those items that are hospitality focused are included. And this then led to the selection of about 50 manuscripts for further analysis. In stage 3, the expert panel was reconvened and each of these 50 manuscripts were reviewed and analysed to discern connections to the 5 PERMA dimensions. And this resulted in 15 articles for final inclusion. While this is a modest number, it's in line with prior reviews. So in this 4th and final phase, summary tables entailing the features of the reviewed 15 articles, such as their linkages to the PERMA dimensions and the related enablers, were devised to summarize the information. And you can see the example in this table. And this is the outcome of our research. So the outcome of those 4 phases, addressing the aim of the study. So here are the digital enablers in hospitality, devices like smartphones, applications like room access apps or wellness apps, and interfaces linked to the PERMA dimensions, generating hedonic and eudaimonic well-being. So as you could see in the previous slide, the study saw well-being as multidimensional and really broke it down into its constituent parts. And the reason why this is important, that businesses can now ask questions such as, how do hotel-based VR experiences enable a sense of engagement? Prior research has linked PERMA to understanding digital well-being, but this is the first major study that connects PERMA well-being dimensions and links them to the enablers. And of course, businesses can then use this knowledge to design, develop various digital devices and applications and interfaces that promote these positive PERMA states. For example, check-in functions at self-service kiosks can be redesigned to, say, induce one of the PERMA elements, maybe positive emotions. So overall, the analysis allows hotel managers to decide which specific digital enabler can be used to generate specific PERMA well-being outcomes for their guests. Practitioners obviously should acknowledge the distinctions in the PERMA model and the three enablers. There are limitations. Well, the first limitation, of course, is that we did not conduct primary data collection. Secondly, the proposed conceptualization is a subjective state, so research should be planned to investigate users' perceptions of these technologies. Thirdly, the study mainly focused on positive aspects of digital experiences, neglecting some of the practical challenges in implementation. And we did not look at the ethics of digital well-being, which is quite a big topic as well. In conclusion, we hope to have provided a preliminary understanding for the hospitality sector on what digital well-being could mean. And obviously we need some further research to then validate our proposed conceptual model.